It's finally that time for all of us to say goodbye to the current season. But first, with this season coming to a close on Sunday, it means the very next day you're gonna be sitting back in school. But I have good news. Everyone who hits the thumbs up button on this video on the count of 3 won't have to go to school at all next week. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it worked. Enjoy your time off. Everything you want to know about Season 4 is leaked, and we're going to cover it here in this video. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Have you ever done something really cool in Fortnite, but forgot to record it? Today's sponsor, Outplayed, will make sure that never happens again, which is a program that automatically records your gameplay as you play, so you can put all of your focus towards getting that next big kill. Simply tell the Outplayed app what events you want to record, whether that's you getting an elimination or a victory royale. And all of it is instantly available for you to start editing. Then with just one click of a button, you can share it with your friends. Currently, Outplayed supports over 300 plus different games. And to sign up, just use my link down below in the description. Now, before we showcase the biggest part of the Season 4 reveal, first things first, each day we get closer and closer to the new season. Build up here on the Chapter 3 Season 3 map continues to get crazier and crazier, as the reality tree has been sucking the energy out of the 0 point for the last 2 weeks now, causing the tree to make a more and more powerful sound with each day that passes. And even the spread of a mysterious gooey substance on the spawn island that has actually been revealed to be chrome, and we saw this in a bunch of leaked teasers posted by Fortnite. We can see this weird liquid chrome substance starting to take over everything that it touches. Now, in the last video I posted, I revealed that this isn't the first time we've seen this chrome substance. It was actually present back in Chapter 2 Season 6. That's what the 0 point was contained in. And it had a massive effect on anybody who came near it, like Raz, who ended up becoming fully corrupted by the end of the season, which is likely the exact same thing we see happening to the actors in the leaked teasers. And the actual chrome material itself goes by the name Chromium. Believe it or not, the very first time we heard of this chromium substance was all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 4. We received 2 brand new skins, both fully made of chrome, one of them being named Diecast and the other literally being Chromium. But you'll notice the Diecast skin actually appears to be a chrome version of Jonesy, which was likely caused by Jonesy coming in contact with the chrome liquid, exactly like we saw depicted in the leaked teasers, while the Chromium skin actually shares the exact same model of the Ramirez default skin. And like I mentioned, both of these skins were released all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 4, and it's very likely that the villains in the next season are indeed going to be these chrome people, because we know the power of Chromium and its ability to exploit people's weaknesses, making it likely that the Paradigm won't actually be working with the 7 next season, because as we know, about 2 weeks ago, she was literally consumed by the Chromium. But not only are we gonna have to deal with some corrupted members of the 7, alongside them, we'll also see 2 new villains introduced to the storyline, one of them being the Bloom Watcher, who was introduced at the end of the Season 3 trailer, who won't actually be present on the Fortnite map, but rather be above it, inside of the Cube's cradle last reality shift, till the very end of the season, where the members of the 7 will finally get to go up against her in a live event. But don't forget that the Bloom Queen is likely the one responsible for the spread of the Chromium, because in each of the Season 4 teasers, the actors referred to the product as being organic, and one of the products that started turning chrome was even a mushroom. Absolutely has to be related to all of the different mushrooms we currently have on the map. I believe all of this is trying to prepare the Fortnite map for the arrival of the Bloom Queen, as well as everybody else that's a part of the last reality. And while we're still not really sure what the Bloom Queen's goal is, do know the goal of Geno. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he will be involved in the next season of Fortnite. And I know that must sound weird, because in the last video, we reported that in the Fortnite Marvel Zero War comics, that Geno, as well as the Imagined, ended up jumping into the 0 point at the end of the Collision Live event, causing them to be spread out in a million different pieces across the Omniverse, leading us all to believe that Geno has passed away before we ever even got to use him as a skin. Now, when Geno entered the 0 point, he did indeed break up into a million different tiny pieces. They go on to reveal that Geno actually survived entering the 0 point, and he's still alive and well out there somewhere in the Fortnite universe, trapped inside of the loop. And here's where things get crazy. Right before Geno entered the 0 point, he actually had a conversation with the Foundation, where Geno goes on to reveal that his entire plan was to protect and perfect every reality in the Omniverse, which is basically the same thing that the Foundation has been trying to do all along. It just turns out that both of them had very different ideas on how to accomplish accomplish it, meaning Geno isn't the evil villain that we've always thought he was, and he's actually been trying to save the Fortnite loop the entire time, which could be the exact reason why the Foundation and Jonesy were so desperate to find him, because they all have the same mission, and that is to save and protect the Fortnite universe. Now, we're also going to be receiving a brand new villainous boss in Season 4 that is rumored to actually be pretty similar to the Chaos Agent, as will literally be made out of the gooey substance that we now know to be Chromium, and this boss goes by the name Habitat, and it'll even have a mythic ability that allows it to shoot chrome, which I imagine to be similar to the Carnage and the Venom symbiote mythics, except it'll deal damage to your enemies rather than pull them closer to you. That's only the beginning, because we have another leaked boss that goes by the name mitosis, which in biology basically refers to the duplicating of cells, which means both of these bosses actually appear to have a nature theme to them, which once again ties everything back to the Bloom Watcher. And you can see what the mitosis boss looks like on your screen right now, thanks to an Epic Games skin survey, and they even started adding his textures into the files, which is how we know he'll be in the next season. Speaking of who will be in the next season, it's finally time to reveal Season 4. So far, we all know that the next season is going to be massively affected by Chrome, and also have a massive nature theme to it, as we know the Bloom Watcher is going to play a massive role, and in the teasers, they mention organic so many times, with the Chromium substance being the main issue of the season. The more Chrome that takes over the Fortnite map, the more and more that becomes corrupted, almost like we saw in Chapter 2, Season 8, where when the cubes rolled around the map, more and more of the map would become affected. But this time around, instead of affecting the map itself, the Chromium is gonna begin to exploit the weaknesses of different Fortnite characters, exactly like we saw in the very first teaser with the Paradigm's hand coming out of the Chrome. And then we received this teaser just yesterday on Wednesday, where you can see a brand new hand coming out of the goo. Believe it or not, this hand actually belongs to the brand new goth version of Meow Souls that was originally leaked and teased by an Epic Games skin survey that my thumbnail designer EA Skate beautifully recreated to give us a better idea of what it's gonna look like. And this is the second teaser in this style that we got, with the first one obviously being the Paradigm, which has to mean that this is Epic Games teasing the Season 4 Battle Pass skins. Because you may remember, we previously leaked that Gwen Stacy from the Spider-Man universe will also be present in the Battle Pass, and that was further confirmed today when we received another teaser, once again showing Gwen Stacy's hand coming out of the goo. And then we received this teaser, where at first glance, it's not really clear whose hand this belongs to, but I think I figured it out because it almost matches up perfectly with the survey skin, as you're able to see that her hand is made out of chrome, and the hand coming out of the goo is also made out of chrome. So I think our very first 4 Battle Pass skins have actually been revealed through these different teasers. But what about the secret skin that we always receive every single season? I think I figured that out too. You remember how last season they teased the Indiana Jones secret skin by adding Indiana Jones's refrigerator onto the Fortnite map, recreating the famous scene from his movie. Well, it looks like they're doing it again this season, where on the edge of the map you were able to find a weird looking castle that a lot of people actually were comparing to the Lord of the Rings castle. Check this out, they recently updated this location in the game, making it look even more similar to the castle from Lord of the Rings. Now, there is a small chance that this could just be Epic Games trying to throw us off the scent of what the secret skin is gonna be, but there's even a larger chance that we are gonna get a Lord of the Rings secret skin, as there's literally a new Lord of the Rings show premiering right now. More and more Season 4 leaks and teasers are coming out every single hour. I'm gonna tweet them all out on my Twitter account at HomeGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.